What you can do if you get to my PNR final page, and you could go log into github.com, go to your repositories, go to your final project, and then there would be a little link here that takes you back to mine. And so what you can do here is you can see all of the other people that have forked this project. So now you can find someone else in the class that we can check out. So I clicked over to Garrett's, and now if I go to his student.py, we can find out how he used his dance. In particular, we can see how he is starting his safety check to see whether or not it's safe to dance. So there's actually a couple problems here that we can talk about, and we'll see the fix, and we'll also walk through how the safe to dance check works. So keep in mind, every time you see these parentheses, this is activating the safe to dance. And the safe to dance will do a check, and then it will return a true or false. It won't remember that check. If you call it again, it'll do a whole nother check. So if not self.safe to dance, then we'll say we'll say no, it's not safe. So if this returns true, that it's safe, then we'll flip that to not, and this won't run. So if it's yes, safe, then we won't do something here. That's why we put not. So what we'll do is, instead of just printing a message, if we also add underneath here a line just return, we don't have to return any true or false, just return right there. Then if it isn't safe, then we'll return, and that closes the method down. We won't be dancing anymore. It'll go back to the main menu. And so that's what we need to add here. And then after that, we can get rid of all of this and tab all of this over, so shift tab to make it go back the other way. So it's in line here. So if it's not safe, then we shut this down. If we make it past this, then it must mean that it was safe. And then all of this stuff will say, well, let's dance, and we start dancing. So this isn't tabbed in. This goes over one. Now let's take a look at the safe to dance. This is an approach we see a lot in computer science. We have to check something. So we're going to turn, and we're going to check to see if it's clear. We're going to turn, check it. So we're going to turn all the way around in a circle, checking each direction 4 times, and it will then report back whether or not it was safe. So we're going to check each time. If we find something, or when we take the distance measurement with our sensor, if we find something, we'll say, "Oh, let's stop this. Return false." And then we'll turn right and repeat the check. We'll use our distance sensor to see if there's a problem. If there is a problem, then we'll return false, that it's not safe. But if we get through all of the checks, then we say yes, return true, it was safe. So we're checking for a failure. If we find a failure, we don't need to keep on going. We can shut things down. Return. Remember, the word return shuts the method down. We'll say, okay, pop back up to where you called me, and I'm saying no, false. But we wouldn't want to return true inside of this, because after the first check, it would shut down and say, yes, I've checked all 4 places, it's safe. You didn't check all 4 places. A return would shut things down right away. So we only return it's safe after we get through the whole loop. And so that's why this is not tabbed inside the loop, because we're waiting for the loop to get over, that we check, we move, we check, we move, we check, we move. And then if we get through all the checks, then okay, we're safe to dance. Return true. It is safe to dance.